Hey everybody, on this Jeep Tech episode of Your Buddy Scoob, we're actually going to go under the front end and I'm going to show you what all the bars do on your steering and talk real quickly about them so you understand how the front end of your Jeep works. Stick around. Cheers. Whew. All right. If you're like me, and chances are a lot of you are, you bought a Jeep and you really didn't know too much about working on trucks and Jeeps and cars and stuff. Maybe a little bit here and there. But, you wanted to get to know how to work on a vehicle. So you spend a lot of your time now on a creeper in the driveway, upside down, kind of like this. Or maybe you want to start doing this because it's fun, frankly. Well, let's talk about the front end of your Jeep, because some of you are going to start lifting your trucks, you're going to start doing some things, or your Jeeps and your trucks, because I have a Gladiator, and you need to understand how the front suspension works a little bit better. So I'm on the creeper, we're going to go underneath, and let's talk about it. Here we go. All right. Ooh, look at it. Look at all this stuff. Look at all kinds of stuff down here. Alright. First and foremost, let's talk about this guy. This is a shock absorber looking thing. It goes from this clamp on your axle over here to your steering knuckle. That is your steering stabilizer. I'm running a custom, not a custom, but a Fox steering stabilizer. It's really nice. People have different opinions about them online. I'll let you go figure that out. I've run the Fox now on Cannonball, which is my Gladiator, and on Beer Run. That was my 2018 JL, and I love it. So that's what I run. Stock is totally fine. The newer stock ones, they've replaced a couple of them now through recalls and stuff. They're just as good. There's nothing wrong with them. No big deal. All right. Now over here, this is your differential. That's where all your gears are in your front axle that come from the drive shaft back there into here and make the axle turn. That's also often called the pumpkin, and it's pretty tough. It'll take a beating. Once you start going off-road, it'll get scratched up. It'll start looking rusted. Let it do its thing. It's fine. Over here and over there are the control arms. Let me see if I get a slightly better shot from this side. That long beam, there it is. That's your control arm. You've got lowers and uppers. I don't know if you'll be able to see the upper. Down there in there. And the control arms attach the axle to the frame and allow it to go up and down. Next up, we've got this long bar here that goes from one axle knuckle to the other axle knuckle. That's your tie rod. Your tie rod fixes in here, comes straight across here, fixes in there, comes straight across here, and is adjustable here. This adjusts the toe, T-O-E, of your front wheels. How much they're angled inward or outward to set your alignment. Don't mess with it. Let your alignment shop mess with it. Unless you're feeling frisky and you want to try to do a driveway alignment, that is totally up to you. Now, What we have here, this is the sway bar. This bar that comes over to here, and those are called sway bar links that go down. That bar prevents one side of the axle from moving too much more than the other side of the axle. As you lift your Jeep, you want this to remain kind of horizontal to the ground. And as you lift your Jeep, you might have to put longer links in to deal with bigger springs and bigger shocks and everything in here. Next, let's see if we can get it from here. All right. This gray bar of mine right here, it comes from here, and it goes all the way diagonally across to there. That's the track bar. The track bar, which is adjustable, mine is a Synergy, but they're all adjustable, right? Oh, almost all adjustable. Not the factory ones, but all the aftermarket ones are adjustable up here. This is a frame, a mount that's welded on the frame. This bar centers the axle under the frame. You jack it up. You've got to make that bar longer so that the two tires are centered under the frame. So that's why that's adjustable. The last bar is your drag link. Now see this big nut right here? That comes from your steering down to here. Then this thing is called your pitman arm. The pitman arm comes down to here. This is called your drag link, which is adjustable here. Your drag link, which you can see goes all the way down there. Let's swing it back up over here. Comes down. Well, I can't see it. The drag link comes down. I can't see it. And that moves the steering on the C's so that way it steers. You turn the wheel moves the pitman arm pushes or pulls the drag link turns the steering, the tie rod keeps the wheels in the same position as you turn them, and the drag link keeps the track bar keeps the axle centered under the Jeep. So there you go, Steering Basics 101, brought to you on your back by your buddy Scoob. Hit like and subscribe, stick around. I'm going to show you some more stuff in some other episodes. Thanks.